One of the biggest debates on YouTube is how the algorithm actually works. Some creators will tell you it's all about the thumbnail. Others will argue that your title is the real reason your videos don't grow. Then another group will say, none of those matters. Audience retention is everything. The interesting thing is, every one of those answers sounds convincing. But even if they are all partly true, they still don't answer one important question. When you upload a brand new video, how does YouTube know whether to keep recommending it or to stop right there? That's exactly what we are going to break down in this video. By the end, you understand why some videos continue reaching more viewers, while others never get past their first audience. Let's start with the advice you probably heard before. Make a better thumbnail, write a strong title, increase audience retention. Those are useful pieces of information, but notice something. Every one of those information only matter after people have started interacting with your video. That leaves us with a bigger question. Before YouTube has enough viewer data, what does it use to decide whether your video deserves another chance? To answer that, we need to stop thinking like creators for a moment and start thinking like YouTube. Imagine someone walks up to you and says, "This is the best movie you would ever watch. Recommend it to everyone." Would you? Probably not. Not because you think the movie is bad, but because you don't have enough evidence to believe it's good. You would want to watch it first, or at least hear what other people thought about it. Now think about YouTube. Why should it be any different? Every recommendation is a decision, and every decision comes with a risk. If YouTube keeps recommending videos people don't enjoy, viewers stop trusting in recommendation. So before it recommends your video to more people, it has to reduce that risk. So how would it do this? This is where YouTube Studios start making a lot of sense. Think about the metrics you see after publishing a video: the click-through rate, audience retention, average view duration, satisfied viewers. Most of us see those as reports telling us how our videos perform. But what if they are doing something else too? What if they are also showing us how YouTube built confidence in a video? If that's true, then every metric is answering a question YouTube couldn't answer the moment your video was uploaded, and that changes everything. Here's what finally clicked for me. The algorithm isn't trying to answer, is this a good video? At least not at the beginning. The first question it's trying to answer is much simpler. How are real viewers responding to this video? Do they click? If they click, do they stay? Do they leave after a few seconds? Do they watch until the end? Do they continue watching another video? Every action tells YouTube something. Every click reduces uncertainty. Every second watch builds confidence, and every satisfied viewer gives YouTube a reason to recommend that video again. Now let's go back to the question we started with. How does YouTube decide whether your video keeps reaching more people or stops? It doesn't begin with certainty, it begins with a test. Your video is shown to a small group of people who are most likely to be interested in that topic. Then YouTube watches what happened. If those viewers respond well, then the video earns another opportunity. Not because YouTube magically understands your content the moment you upload it, but because every viewer helps you to become more confident about recommending it to the next viewer. So anytime you are tempted to ask, why isn't the algorithm pushing my videos? Ask yourself a different question. What signals are my first viewers giving YouTube? Because that's where growth really begins. And if there is one thing I want you to remember after watching this video, it is this. The algorithm doesn't reward videos because they exist. It rewards confidence. And that confidence is built by the people who watched your content first. If this video have helped you think differently about YouTube, consider subscribing to this channel. Every video on this channel is built on the previous one. So you are not just learning tips, you are learning how YouTube actually works.